Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. Power, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. If you are fortunate enough to acquire money in this life, you will also get power. Money in America can buy you protection, education, all kinds of entertainment options. It can also buy you good doctors who'll keep you healthy, accountants who will make you even more money, and lawyers if anything goes wrong. Money is power. If you don't have much money, life's much harder, because you can't protect yourself as well as a wealthy person. That is why what is happening in America right now affects every single person who lives here. President Obama and the Democrats want to take power from the people and give it to the federal government. Every time you pay taxes, you make the government stronger and your own situation weaker. So a tax increase empowers the government at the expense, pardon the pun, of the taxpayer. Of course, taxes are needed for the military, transportation, safety nets, and other things that strengthen our freedoms. But what's happening now is a bunch of other stuff. For example, government control of the healthcare industry makes you weaker and the feds stronger. Higher taxes on achievers make them weaker, the feds stronger. Regulation of guns makes citizens more dependent on police. Thus, the government grows stronger. The more shots, pardon the pun, the feds and the states call, the less freedom we the people have. Now, some folks want to trade freedom for security. Just go to Cuba, you'll see that. Go to China. Government runs the show. And throughout history, strong central governments have always been on display. But America was supposed to be different. That's why the Founding Fathers built in protections for us. That's why they encouraged a free press to keep government power in check, to expose power grabs in Washington. But now the press is working in concert with the Obama administration. No longer do we have a skeptical media when it comes to confronting power. The president's liberal ideology is compatible with the liberal belief system of many media bosses. And so we are seeing a tremendous power grab in Washington that's not being challenged by many in the media. Talking Points admits that very few Americans understand what's really going on. And certainly many voters had no clue in November. But just remember, every time a new law is passed, even the good ones, the state grows more powerful, the individual becomes weaker. And that's the truth. And that's the memo. Now for the top story tonight reaction. Joining us from Los Angeles, Leslie Marshall. And from Washington, Kirsten Powers. Both are Democrats and Fox News contributors. So on the level of brilliance, Kirsten, how would you rate that memo?
I don't know. What's worse than an F? Can I give you a G?
Really? Really? Wow. What a tough prof.
Yeah, you know, Bill, to bring up Cuba and China in connection to raising taxes, I think,
you made that connection? I was making some people want security over freedom. I wasn't making the other one that you assert. Maybe I should read it again to you, Kirsten. Maybe I went too fast.
I heard it very well.
Right.
I mean,
you just miscategorized it there.
Just raising taxes by 4 percentage points is somehow some major infringement on freedom is absurd.
Do you think that's the only tax rise, the income tax rise?
I think, look, even if you put every tax together, there's no major infringement happening here. We're talking about going back to what the Clinton tax rates.
In this world, look, here's Kirsten Powers. She earns a nice salary, okay? And then every time she turns around in this country now, there's another, hey, over here. You want to drive on the highway? Hey, here's the toll. You want to go and buy a house? Hey, here's a property tax. And here's another, if the house is over a certain amount, here's another tax surcharge. Hey, here's the state. Here's the local. Here's this, here's that. You don't think that weakens you?
Listen, yeah, but wait, it's interesting that you pick out all those little things and then you ignore. No, how about the Iraq war that I had to pay for?
I don't want,
listen,
I said the Iraq war was a tremendous amount of
we never should have done
that.
And I had to pay for that. The Afghanistan war, we're paying for that. Like we should have raised taxes actually to pay for that. Instead, we put it on the old.
We shouldn't have done the Iraq war, and I was quite clear on that. All right,
I agree with that. But if we did it, we should have paid for it.
Grade the memo 8F, Leslie.
Well, I'm going to give you a C-. I don't give A's or F's, Bill. I'm not kissing up, and it is Christmas next week.
Obviously, you're not kissing up with a C-. I never got that in my life after 8th grade. All right, come on, I went to Harvard, Leslie. Give me a break.
The reason I'm giving you a C- is I agree with certain things, such as the wealthy can buy all of those things, and I also agree with the fact that the other 99% of the Americans, or 98% of the Americans, don't have those options, and it's unfair.
It's unfair.
And I agree with the president that we need to level the playing field, and that's what happens. We're not weakening America, we're strengthening America by leveling the playing field.
You believe that giving money to folks strengthens them?
We're not talking giving money.
You just said giving. You just said the word giving. That's what you said.
Yes, giving the opportunities that a rich person would have with a physician, as an example, with health care. We are going to be a healthier and hence a stronger nation. Less sick days taken, more productivity.
Maybe that's true. But you're weaker because you don't get to pick your health care. It's going to be picked for you. All right, and the doctors are going to be told, you can do this procedure, doc, but not that one, because if you do that one, we're not paying. Leslie's going to have to pay. So now, Kirsten, the healthcare decision-making is not in the hands of the individual any longer. It's in the hands of the feds. That weakens you.
It's never been in the hands of the individual. Right now,
yes,
it's the health. No, it's not, Bill.
I can pick Dr. Welby if I want to.
You can, because you're Bill O'Reilly and you have a lot of money.
No, when I didn't have any money, I could go to Dr. Welby.
Most people have to rely on insurance companies. Like, I have to go to my insurance company, and they can decide whether or not they're going to pay for something. And quite often, they don't pay for it. So there's this myth that we right now live in a place where everybody gets every
But now the government is going to basically call the shots. If you didn't like your insurance company, you could go over to another one. If you didn't like their choices, you could buy another one. Now the government's going to do it.
That's
you
not
don't think
true,
you're weak? Wait, I only have 30 seconds, you guys.
It's
both of you don't think that you're weakened as an individual by Obamacare? You think you're stronger? Is that what you think?
I got to weigh in on this. You know, I'm married to an orthopedic surgeon. Let me tell you something. Medicare, which is controlled by the government, already does decide, and not just Medicare, Blue Cross, Aetna, United Health,
because they're
private sector insurance companies, they decide what the doctors can and cannot do,
if you're into that entitlement culture. Look, they're entitlements. Of course they're going to decide. But now the whole industry is controlled by the feds. I can't believe you guys don't see what's going on here.
You're just wrong.
I'm wrong. All right. All right. I'll take the F and the C-. Because I think the folks are with me and they're going to give me an A. All right, ladies, Merry Christmas to you both.